Hey guys, Trina here. So, I come to you guys today with a video about burnout in the game. Right now is what I call kind of like the dog days of summer, and I'm noticing that's true with this game right now. Yes, we have a very diverse format. Malice is nowhere as good as what people thought, and either that or just the people playing it and you don't do it justice and you suck. Just being rude. Anyway, to me the format's cool, it's fun, it's just the same thing. You're either gonna run into Mitsu, Rizel, Malice, or like Memento, Blue Eyes, and probably like, I don't know, Labyrinth or something like that. It's just not my cup of tea. Like, I have a special place in my heart for Rizel. I love Rizel. Pure. Sometimes I'll mix it with Fiendsmith, but that's just because it's cheap. Sorry. My little guy's talking. Anyway. Malice I have no interest in. Absolutely not. I just think it's a stupid deck. Memento I have no interest in. Blue Eyes is cool, but it's boring. So it leads me to like the decks that I liked in 2022 to 2024, which are like Voiceless, Tempai, Snake Eye, Fire King, Sword Soul. Those are the decks that I liked, you know. So those are the decks I've gravitated towards. I've been doing content on those decks, and now I'm not even having fun with those. It's kind of like we've already solved this format. I know we're not even 2 months into the new format since the ban list, but like, it's just boring right now. And maybe that's because I don't really go to locals that much. I play a lot on here, and I kind of watch the meta unfold throughout locals at my area, and I've also watched like YCSs and things like that. But it's just not, I don't feel as excited for the game as I did at the beginning of the year. Does that make sense? Beginning of the year, I was super excited for Rizel. I was super hopeful that Snake Eye was going to stick around because I wanted to see how Snake Eye would fare against Rizel. And we never got that. We got it for one YCS and it was gone. Other than that, Blue Eyes is cool, but I'm just disinterested. Mitsurugi's cool, but I like Voiceless better as a ritual deck. I still like Tempai. Sword Soul is always going to be there, but it's just not viable anymore. Yeah, man, I'm just kind of like, I look at the game and I'm just like, bleh. Have you guys ever done that? Have you guys ever like picked your deck box up and just gone bleh? That's kind of how I feel right now. It's just burnt out. I talked to a lot of buddies about it in my local chat, and they were just like, I feel like you're just burnt out from the game, which we all get, and everybody deals with it differently. Some people just take a format off. I did that when they banned Baron. I took 4 months off from the game. And there's nothing wrong with that. And I'm not saying that I'm leaving Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm not saying that like I quit or anything like that, because I don't. I still have all my stuff. It's just the thought of picking up a deck box and going to locals right now just kind of makes me feel sad. I'm just that bored of it. There's no new set coming out on the horizon that I'm excited for. Yeah, I'm excited for like Draco Tail, things of that, but that's in 2 months, 3 months. I don't know. I'm excited to see who wins Nats, who gets to go to Worlds, because last year it was one of ours in Colorado, Landon Oliver. He went to Worlds, so I'm really excited to see, can he make his way back. I'm excited for that kind of stuff. But the thought of playing right now just kind of nauseates me. But I've been blessed, because the reason I say that, and this is not a sponsorship, this is by no means this is an ad or anything like that, but I was lucky enough to stumble upon what's happening in Magic, which is this new Final Fantasy set. And anyone who knows me, I am a huge Final Fantasy fan. So maybe for the next month or two, I'll be doing Magic the Gathering stuff. Just kind of playing around with this and messing around with these cards. Like, Final Fantasy VII is my favorite video game of all time, so gotta mess around with that. Been watching a lot of Pokemon. Azul GG, I've been watching a lot of his streams talking about decks and everything, and watching all that. I have a Charizard deck that I've bought the Battle League deck of, and I just built it just to have it. But yeah, as far as Yu-Gi right now, I'm just I'm so disinterested. I'm so sick of just summoning Ryzel. Even though I love Ryzel, the archetype, it's what I always wanted Stellar Knight to be, is what Ryzel has turned out to be. A really cool extending XYZ utility deck. Always wanted that. That's what I was really always hopeful for that would happen to Stellar, is they would make that. But they turned out making Ryzel do it, so I'm cool with that. However, I'm kind of bored right now of the game. The thought of going to locals and playing it, my locals is very heavily meta oriented. So you're gonna see a ton of Malice, a ton of Memento, a ton of Ryzel Mitsurugi, and a ton of Fiendsmith something. Fiendsmith Kashtira, Fiendsmith Tearlament, Fiendsmith, so I already know what I'm going up against, and the thought of just continuously running into that when I already do it in Omega for you guys, my channel has a lot of me playing against people, and it's cool. I have a lot of matches and everything like that. The videos I get the views are the weird videos where I talk about stuff like this, which is funny. I'm not really getting views on my gameplay matches up. That kind of sucks, but all I'm trying to say is that I continuously have to go through that all day, every day when I make these videos. Cool, another Malice deck. Cool, another Ryzel deck. It's not exciting anymore, and so kind of just burnt out from that. So the thing I'm excited for right now, instantly, is Final Fantasy the set. That comes out 6/13, so it comes out in about 3 weeks. Pretty excited for that. I'm excited to see what happens at Pokemon Nats. I'm excited to see what happens at Yu-Gi-Oh! Nats, and I'm excited to see what happens at Magic Pro Tour. I like these 3 games, and there's no harm in that. It's just right now, this is the game that my channel is based off of, is Yu-Gi-Oh! And it's where I do a lot of my paper in-game matchups and everything, but I have bought a Magic deck, and I have a Pokemon deck. So, maybe leading up until the new set comes out with Draco Tail, you might see me do a locals vlog of Magic, and you might see me do a locals vlog of Pokemon, just because I have no interest in doing it with Yu-Gi-Oh! Right now. And again, I'm not hanging it up, I'm not throwing it away, I'm just kind of ugh. I'm ready for different. And I've thought about it, trust me guys. What if I pick up a new deck? What if I try out Branded? What if I try out Memento? What if I try out all these different things? I play against them so much that I'm just kind of I know what they do. And I know what I like. I know what kind of player I like. I'm a mid-range player. I like mid-range utility kind of decks. Lots of hand traps, board breakers, things like that. So like Tempai, Pure Fire King, Pure Ryzel, those are like right up my alley, because they are decks that require interaction. You don't just spit out your whole hand and live on a prayer. Like you interact with your opponent, and I like that. So that's my style. So it's just a matter of like, I don't know, maybe I just need to take a few weeks away and do other type of content to appreciate Yu-Gi again and get back into it. I don't know, maybe something exciting needs to happen. Like, what if we get a surprise ban list and surprise, like, these cards come back, you know, like, have fun this summer. I don't know, I doubt it, but you can definitely feel it in the player base too. A lot of people have already said, like, and I've been looking at regional numbers, and like regional numbers are down. Specifically the one in Colorado had a lot less people in it than the first time around. So you can tell I'm not the only one who's just kind of like fatigued and kind of bored. So, which is totally fine. Every game has that. Magic has it. Hell, Magic doesn't rotate for like 3 years. So you're playing the same shit for 3 years. So I can only imagine the fatigue that game runs into. Same with Poke. Poke is like, what, every 2-3 years? So like I can only imagine a ban list every 3 years in Yu-Gi. Oh god. It would be miserable. So my encouragement though, if I were to give 2 cents at all to Yu-Gi, is that this next ban list, which will potentially be in August, is your wrap up for the year. And this is that ban list where we talked about it before. It's the time of year where Konami's getting ready to go on winter hiatus, where Christmas is coming and all those things, so it kind of gets quiet, and it's after Worlds and all that. Like, bring some stuff back, you know? Shoot. Bring back the Kashtira XYZ for a format. Bring back Baron. Bring back some cool stuff. You know, like, let us mess around with, bring back Zodiac. Let's have a format where Zodiac gets to duke it out with Ryzel. I don't know. I'm just like, if the next ban list is just, oh, we're just gonna semi-limit all the best decks again, we're not really seeing change, we're just seeing consistency hits. Which is, I love what they did with that list. That ban list that they did, perfect. Okay? It really hit the consistency on both Ryzel and Mallets. It really tempered them down. But I'm kind of just, I don't know, like, it's weird, because what we had Tearlament for an entire year was the standalone end-all be-all deck, and then we had Snake Eye for a year, standalone end-all be-all deck, and now we've had Ryzel for 5 months, and I feel more fatigued and bored with this, even though I play that deck more than I did those 2 formats. So it's just weird. It could just be the fact that I'm actually on the other side of it this time, where before I didn't play Snake Eye until it got hit to the point where it was considered weak, and that was right before OSS. That's when I really started to love Snake Eye, was right before the OSS hit. And Tearlament I never cared about. I never cared to play that deck. But I've been playing Ryzel since the day it came out. Pure. Yeah, you'll see me mix it with engines every once in a while. Like I took second place at a locals with Ryzel Kashtira, and I've taken third place twice at locals with Ryzel Fiendsmith. But like, the most fun I've had and the best I've done with Ryzel, where I've actually like took down locals and things of those nature, is just Pure. And like, it's been fun, but I've been summoning X'd for 5 months now. I'm like, alright, I'm ready for something new. But then the thought of playing into their decks, I'm like, trust me, I've tried building Tempai. Can I have fun with Tempai? No, I'm not really having fun with Tempai. I'm just ready for new stuff. I think I'm ready for new decks to come out, like Draco Tail, K9. See what those things do. See what they're all about. I purposely, guys, and you'll never see me do it, I purposely do not play future formats. So I do not play those cards right now on DB. I just refuse. Because then what happens? They come out and I'm already playing it on board. I'm already like, cool, yeah, they came out. I've been playing them for months. There's no fun in that for me. Like, I'm not that type of player. I'm not the guy that's going to go grind out K9 right now to prepare for a YCS in 4 months. No, it's not who I am. So I'm excited for those that come out when they eventually do. But for now, this is the most exciting thing I have coming out on my to-do list. I'm excited to play these decks and try out this game for a little bit. Again, I'm not quitting. I'm just kind of waiting for something to happen. Hoping something happens in Yu-Gi-Oh! Something exciting. Because it is a quiet, like, downtime right now. And it kind of feels like everyone is fatigued. So, anyway, that'll be it for me. That's it, my rant and rave for the night. Hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys listen to this video from my perspective and don't just shit on me in the comments, because I get a lot of that. And when I do a video like this, a lot of people are just like, oh, if you just want to quit, then quit, fuck off. Like, no, I'm not saying I want to quit. I'm just reaching out to the community saying, like, hey, are you guys fatigued too, or am I the only one? Like, and if you're having an exciting time and you're like, whoa, true, I couldn't disagree with you more, I'm having fun, list those reasons, man. Give me something so that I can see it from your perspective and be like, maybe you're right, maybe I'll try that. And I'll see it from your side of it. Cool? But I'm just explaining my side of it. So, anyway, that'll be it for me tonight. Appreciate you guys watching. Be kind, be respectful. Please like, comment, subscribe, get the views up. Really helps out the channel. I don't do this to get paid. It's just a pure way for me to digress from the day and all that stuff after the kids go to sleep. So, anyway, guys, I'll see you guys soon. Peace.